Beyoncé and Jay-Z, they were in attendance last night. In fact, TMZ Sports posted a video that showed them sitting during the national anthem. Many applauded the silent protest. Colin Kaepernick actually called them out on his IG story, saying, quote, "I thought we were past kneeling, though." Colin seems to be referring to a recent interview Jay did with the New York Times, why you laughing, Lonnie, where he said that Colin, protests were 3 years ago, and it's time to focus on what we can do now.
Why you sighing?
I'm sighing because I think that there's no need to say that. Like, for what it's worth, they weren't kneeling. And the other part of it is, like, I know me, like, I don't stand for the national anthem either. Mm-hmm. But also, they're not in the game. Like, they're not players in the game. I think that what Colin did was great. I think the ghost of Colin Kaepernick didn't let the Niners win. But, for what it's worth, like, Black folks for centuries have found ways to, we deal with microaggressions, and we found ways to have micro-revolutions. And something of, like, this nature, their status, doing this on camera, like, it is a statement. So I feel like it was an opportunity for Colin to say, like, I'm glad y'all are... Even if to say, like, I'm glad you had a change of heart, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I love this. I was glad they did this.
You think it was a statement?
It is a statement. Jay is not a loose-minded person.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
They weren't, like, tired. They weren't tired and they wanted a break.
Do you know it was okay to say we can support the NFL and still sit down? Was that the statement?
I think that Star Spangled Banner is not about the NFL. I think that even Colin Kaepernick's protest wasn't about the NFL, and it wasn't about the Star Spangled Banner. It was about police brutality. So, But for the record, the Star Spangled Banner has racist references in it as well. So even to say, like, I don't want to support that, I don't think there's anything wrong with that either. But I think Beyoncé and Jay have proven over and over again that they're artists and that they have a lot of stake and a lot of influence, and so this was powerful.
And they got heat behind it.
Yeah.
They got heat for doing that. I just wish that Colin and Jay-Z would somehow try to, match and get together and end all of this, because...
Do you think they haven't tried?
I believe Jay-Z is trying his best, because Black people still watching football. A lot of y'all watched it, a lot of y'all didn't, but a lot of y'all did. And the thing is that he's saying, let's have a seat at the table. I think Jay-Z is proving what happens when you do have a seat at the table, that you can have some say-so in things. But I don't want Colin's movement now to turn into...
cattiness.
Right. And that's the hurtful part. And so it's like, look, you had a tryout. It didn't work out. But, truth be told, Jay-Z got him to try out. This is per, not Jay-Z himself, but through, different sports and medias and stuff. We know what's happening. It's a lot of stuff that's happening behind the scenes that we don't know about and we don't need to know about. But what we don't need is to be fighting personally with each other. We need to end it.
On social media.
And separating from each other. Two such incredible men of power. Yeah. We should not segregate.
Y'all forget, Jay-Z has done a lot. He's been bailing people out. He does a lot of stuff, and he don't put it out there. So let's not act like, this big backlash. And I'm not a big Jay-Z fan. It's just that, we need to he's doing his best. And he's putting his reputation on the line when he don't have to. Because who else is doing it?
But to answer your question, Aid, like, it's just not a good look when two people of this stature are, like, kind of, like, having a row publicly, And social media, to me, is just not the place for people at that level to, like, converse or to even, like, have their... And let's just keep it real. It's Black History Month. Black people can't be fighting on social media like that. Like, we just can't. Like, there has to be unity. There has to be unity. And if you don't agree with each other, call each other in, don't call each other out. Whew, okay.